Space, vast, mysterious, beautiful, and full of surprises. But what if I told you that there are things out there so bizarre, they sound like pure science fiction? We often think of space as this empty, silent void, but the reality is far more interesting, far more bizarre, and far more awe-inspiring than we could have ever imagined. Today, I'm taking you on a journey beyond your wildest imagination, to uncover 10 mind-blowing facts about space that will change how you see the universe forever. From diamond planets to the smell of dying stars, we're about to dive deep into the cosmic ocean of knowledge. Stay till the end. You won't believe number 1. Have you ever dreamt of unimaginable riches? In the constellation of Cancer, orbiting a star much like our own sun, there exists such a treasure. A planet, twice the size of our Earth, known as 55 Cancri e. This celestial body is made entirely of pure crystallized carbon. Deep within the heart of 55 Cancri e, under immense pressure and heat, those carbon atoms form a structure we know all too well: diamond. Yes, you heard that right, a planet made of diamonds. Imagine the voyages that will one day be made, the expeditions to the surface of this diamond planet, the sheer scientific value of studying such a unique celestial body. If we can find a planet made of diamonds, what other wonders of the cosmos await our discovery? We often think of space as a cold, sterile void, devoid of any sensory experience, but what if I told you that space has a smell? And not just any smell, but a rather peculiar one at that. Imagine the aroma of a well-seared steak fresh off the grill. Now combine that with the sharp tang of welding fumes, and you have a pretty good approximation of what space smells like. The answer lies with the brave astronauts who venture out on spacewalks. Upon returning to the airlock, their suits and equipment carry with them the distinct scent of space. The smell of space is the smell of dying stars. So the next time you fire up the grill or catch a whiff of a welding torch, take a moment to appreciate the cosmic connection. Black holes, those enigmatic cosmic monsters that lurk in the depths of space, warping the fabric of space-time itself. Their gravity is so intense, so inescapable, that not even light, the fastest thing in the universe, can escape their grasp. But what would happen if you, a brave explorer, were to fall into one? Imagine approaching the event horizon, the point of no return. As you inch closer, you'd notice something strange happening to time. It would begin to slow down, ever so slightly at first, then more dramatically as you drew nearer to the event horizon. From the perspective of someone observing you from a safe distance, they would witness something truly bizarre. Your movements would slow to a crawl, your once bright image would gradually fade, red-shifting until you disappeared entirely from view, frozen in time at the edge of forever. But from your perspective, time would continue to flow normally. We often marvel at the sheer vastness of space, at the billions upon billions of stars that populate our galaxy and beyond. But what if I told you that there are more trees on our humble planet Earth than there are stars in the entire Milky Way galaxy? It sounds almost impossible, doesn't it? Scientists estimate that there are somewhere between 100 billion and 400 billion stars in the Milky Way. But consider this, there are over 3 trillion trees on Earth. For every star that twinkles in the Milky Way's spiral arms, there are at least 7 trees standing tall on Earth. It's a testament to the incredible diversity and abundance of life on our planet. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at a starry night sky, remember those 3 trillion trees. We've talked about diamond planets and the smell of space, but now let's delve into the realm of the truly extreme. Imagine an object so incredibly dense that a single teaspoon of its material would weigh billions of tons. An object born from the death throes of a star, its core collapsing under its own immense gravity, crushing protons and electrons together until they merge into neutrons. These stellar remnants are the densest objects in the known universe, packing the mass of our sun, or even more, into a sphere no larger than a city. To put that into perspective, imagine squeezing Mount Everest into an area the size of a city block. Now imagine trying to stand on the surface of a neutron star. You wouldn't just be crushed, you'd be instantly flattened into a thin layer of subatomic particles. Neutron stars also spin incredibly fast, some rotating hundreds of times per second. For centuries we've imagined space as the epitome of silence, an infinite void where no sound can travel. And it's true, in the vacuum of space, sound waves as we know them cannot propagate. But that doesn't mean space is entirely devoid of sound. In fact, the universe is abuzz with a symphony of cosmic sounds if you know how to listen. Take for instance the sound of galaxy clusters, those massive congregations of galaxies bound together by gravity. These clusters are filled with a hot, diffuse gas that emits X-rays. These ripples, when translated into sound waves, produce a deep, resonant hum, a cosmic bass note that has been reverberating through the universe for billions of years. Look up at the night sky and you'll likely see a familiar sight. A single brilliant moon illuminating the darkness. But what if I told you that one day, not too far in the cosmic future, our descendants might look up and see two suns instead of one? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but it's a very real possibility. There's a red supergiant star lurking in the constellation of Orion, a star nearing the end of its life, a star known as Betelgeuse. And when Betelgeuse finally goes supernova, it will be a sight to behold. For weeks, perhaps even months, Betelgeuse will outshine every other star in the night sky, even rivaling the moon in its brilliance. Our nights will be bathed in its ethereal glow, casting strange, elongated shadows across the land. Water, the elixir of life, covers over 70% of our planet's surface. But what if I told you that there's a reservoir of water floating in space so vast, so immense that it dwarfs all the oceans on Earth combined? This cosmic ocean isn't filled with liquid water, mind you. It exists as a gigantic cloud of water vapor, a swirling mass of H2O molecules spanning hundreds of thousands of light-years across. And it's located some 12 billion light-years away from us, in the heart of a distant quasar. By analyzing the light coming from this distant quasar, astronomers were able to detect the telltale signature of water molecules. This cosmic cloud contains an estimated 140 trillion times more water than all the oceans on Earth combined. Time, as we experience it here on Earth, is governed by the predictable rhythm of day and night, the cycle of our planet's rotation. But on Venus, the second planet from our sun, time dances to a very different tune. Imagine a world where a day is actually longer than a year. On Venus, it takes longer for the planet to rotate once on its axis than it does to complete a full orbit around the sun. To be precise, a day on Venus lasts a grueling 243 Earth days. Meanwhile, Venus zips around the sun in a relatively brisk 225 Earth days, making its year slightly shorter than our own. Venus rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in our solar system, including Earth. We've explored diamond planets, smelled the scent of dying stars, and even peered into the heart of black holes. But the universe still holds countless mysteries, secrets that lie beyond the grasp of our current understanding. One such mystery is the idea of the multiverse. For centuries, we've gazed up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone? Is our universe the only one of its kind? Or could there be other universes out there, other realities existing alongside our own? The idea of the multiverse has gained traction in recent years as physicists grapple with some of the most fundamental questions about the nature of reality. This is the essence of the multiverse theory. The idea that our universe is just one bubble in a vast cosmic foam, a single grain of sand on an infinite beach of realities. The universe is stranger and more beautiful than we can possibly imagine. From diamond planets to the echoes of the Big Bang, from the scent of dying stars to the possibility of countless other universes, space continues to surprise and amaze us. There's so much more to discover, so much more to learn, so much more to explore. If you love this cosmic journey, be sure to smash that like button to show your support and help others find these mind-blowing facts. Subscribe for more amazing space content and join me on this incredible adventure of exploring the cosmos. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Comment below. Which fact blew your mind the most? Until next time, keep looking up.